Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again with another Resonator Showcase, and you can probably tell I'm a bit delayed on this one because I personally am a little bit pissed off with this Sigrika unit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she's probably got the lowest views in the history of a Wuthering Waves character, and I think the only time engagement regarding a new 5-star Resonator, the only time it's been this low, I think, was like for the release of Rosia, all the way back in the second half of 2.0, and I think Sigrika might actually be reaching lower levels than Rosia, which is, let's be honest here, kind of goddamn surprising. But when you take a look at the placement of this unit, where she's after Amenth, she's after Luke, and of course she's going to be before who many expect to be Lucilla, Hiyuki, all that mommy stuff that's going to be going on during the anniversary. Yeah, it makes quite a bit of sense that a lot of people aren't very interested in her. But it turns out that this showcase is taking on a bit of a different spin compared to pretty much every other showcase we've had in the history of the game. Because, well, as you can see over here from this freeze frame, some could even say it's not even a Sigrika showcase at all. So, yeah, that's the lens that we're going to be taking of this. It appears that Kuro Games has given up on this unit as well, much like the rest of the player base, and the showcase kind of embodies that. So without further ado, I think everyone shares the same opinion as me. That's why this video might be called a Denia showcase. Let's just go ahead and get right on into it and see what these two characters are all about.
The first class this afternoon is...
Well, first things first, this is really coming off as like some sort of like Disney film. The first like vibe I sort of get is like Bambi. And I'm going to be honest, I think most of us are a bit too old for Bambi. So I think like thematically the character is neat. I think thematically the character is like nice to have in the game. But I don't really feel like it's an aesthetic or like a vibe that a lot of people are maybe used to in the game. I think it's good to have to kind of like flesh out the rest of the cast and, you know, add those different dimensions, that sort of stuff. But like, yeah, there's a reason why she's called Skiprika.
Oh, I'm going to be late.
Okay, let's, yeah, she's really bad with technology. And, who's there to help her out? Who's there to help her out? Well, none other than another playable unit.
Thank you. Denia.
And that's where we get, I think that is going to be the official name reveal of Denia. There you go. And as you can probably see, 26 seconds. Sorry, let's see what her hand pops up. Yeah, like 20 seconds into the showcase is pretty wild to start advertising another unit. Bro, she didn't even get 20 seconds by herself before we started, before another teaser, another advertisement basically popped up. Come on, brother, man.
To be late on your very first day as a teaching assistant?
Oh, okay, yeah, she's also terrible at her job. I'm talking about Sigrika. I'm sure she's great at her job. If you know what her side gig is.
Right, sorry, see you later. Oh, all right, let's start. Everyone, feel free to ask questions.
Sigrika, did the Roya still practice herding today?
Yeah, this doesn't really inspire a lot of confidence in me as a student. Yeah, the teacher is supposed to know that shit without flipping through the book. I guess the implication is that she's dumb too. Well, then again, once you kind of know who her friends are at Star Torch, it is kind of fair to say she is a little dumb.
Of course, it's just done a little differently now.
Okay.
Please turn your books to chapter 1.
So these things, I'm pretty sure it just pooed out what it ate, right? Like, was there ever even any digestion done?
Chapter 1. Please turn your books to chapter 1.
Nah, bro didn't even digest it. It's the same photo. AKE reference? Oh, yeah, that's Enfield right there. That's like the devs putting out 5 surveys. Oh, here we go. So this is the game. It's like a piece of shit, right? The game's like a piece of shit. These are the devs saying they're listening with their 5 surveys.
Please turn your books to
They're like, oh yeah, no pity carry forward. You'll fix that. Expiring goods.
Chapter 1.
We'll fix that. And then the same exact game pops out for 1.1. Yeah, that's what it is. And then everyone quits the game. And then there's the players. Those are like the sponsored CCs that come to pick that shit up and then say it's amazing. Yeah, the bees are shills. Oh, there they go.
Hey, Sigrika!
And Sigrika's the #1 shill.
Yes,
It's time to head back.
I'm coming. As you can see from the textbooks,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is, like I said before, it's thematically cool, but like, are you particularly interested in pulling a shepherd? Like she's a farmer, bro. Like, oh boy, can't wait for the new release of this. Can't wait for the new release of this farmer. Yeah, none of you are pulling her.
this
Yeah, all these people typing yes, you're just liars.
is how the royal live today.
Sorry, I'm taking as much time as possible to react to what I can because I know that Sigrika is not really going to be in the showcase very much.
Assistant Sigrika, are the creatures in the illustration solid skins?
That's right. Most of them abide in Gyoto Woods. They love sunlight. Sometimes they wander off on adventures like curious children. But they're not very good with directions.
Something about her voice also as well, I feel like her voice could also belong to like an 80-year-old woman. Do you know what I mean? Like something like it's just, I don't know. It's a little bit it's a little bit off.
Oh, I'd love to play with them.
Why would there be so much time in Sigrika's Resonator Showcase just showing another unit sitting at a desk? What even is this? This is where you're kind of just like, oh, I see what Kuro Games is doing here. They also know that nobody else is going to pull her. And so this is when it just starts turning into an advertisement for a whole different character.
Fascinating.
Excuse me. Could you tell us about the Heliotic 6?
Bro, I don't even think Sigrika's gotten like a close-up like this in the trailer yet. Like, literally, this is like... What are we doing here? Yeah, she's basically just getting frame-mogged in her own showcase.
Could you tell us about the Heliotic 6?
And then naturally, right, you can kind of hear what's going on in the background. You got that eerie-ass music. And if you know kind of like some of the background of what's going on at Star Torch Academy, yeah, apparently Fraxidus has like a spy. Yeah, if you don't know the answer to this question, you might be dumb.
After all, you are one of the successors.
I bet the 6 are the wisest among all the Roya.
Right, which means Sigrika must be incredibly gifted too.
And I don't even know if that was like public information that she was so closely involved with the Heliotic 6. And if you don't remember who those guys are, they were mentioned in the Mornier story quest. Sorry, not the Mornier story quest, the 3.1 part 2. We kind of just put that shit on pause to go help out Amith. But yeah, some people might forget that was a thing.
Please, this area isn't safe.
Greetings, successor to the 6.
Hello. Mother, what are the people in the Heliotic 6 like?
They are the hope and pride of our tribe.
I think the realization is that not a lot of people actually care about the Roya. I think they care more about the Gundams. But maybe they'll find some way to make us really care about the tribespeople.
Look out!
Do recall, it was a soulless skin in 3.1 that during the Amith quest, right? It was like a soulless skin that was guiding us back to her and stuff. So do recall that. That was a thing. So they're involved in some way.
just like always. The truth is, I can't do anything right.
Yeah, your banner sales are gonna confirm that as well. Hey, it's like Kuro Games knows, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, what, you try to guilt trip us into pulling her? Then don't advertise other units, you dippies.
Congratulations, Sigrika.
If it's you, Sigrika, you'll handle it easily.
Do your best, Heliotic 6 successor. I'm not as brilliant as the Heliotic 6 before me.
Yeah, and you have a terrible choice in friends.
I have no special gift. I'm
Wait, is she cosplaying Miskiff over here? Let me see this real fast.
brilliant as the Heliotic 6 before me. I have no...
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's that. She's cosplaying Miskiff right there. Got beat up by a plushie.
I have no...
Fucking destroyed, bro. Eliminated. Hey, they should make a Kirby skin for these.
special gift. I'm always a step behind everyone else.
Somebody AI generate that. So you got Miskiff instead of Sigrika, and then you got like a Kirby plushie instead of that Solar skin.
Oh, there. What are they?
I'm sorry. It's like part of me can't really take this seriously because I'm just seeing a bunch of... Bro, it's just wind.
Do your best, Heliotic 6 successor. I'm not as brilliant as the Heliotic 6 before me.
That's just wind.
I have no special gift. I'm always a step behind everyone else.
Bro, it's just wind. Isn't she arrow, so she's resistant? Bro, she's getting beat up on element.
Oh, there. What are the people in the Heliotic 6 like?
They are the hope and pride of our tribe.
But even someone
Alright, what's she about to
clumsy as
do?
me
Hey,
still
focus
wants to
up,
protect
focus up.
everyone's smiles and be worthy of their hope. If I can't do it in one try, I'll try 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times.
Remember when I said she was a Disney character? Yeah, bro. It's basically, I think you could start getting a whole new world in the background, except this time it's instead of going on a date, she's just collecting a bunch of...
Until the day I can finally do what a success.
So the main conflict in her showcase is that there was a lot of wind. That is the main conflict in this showcase. A strong gust of wind. I'm sorry, bro. I'm telling you, even the devs don't want you to take this unit seriously because her main opposition was wind.
What is meant to do.
What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, right? We just went from a dude who like bleeds gold blood and like turns his blood into weapons and like wants to avenge his dead father, right? Because like he's getting impersonated by somebody. And then before that, we have a digital ghost who sacrificed herself to resonate with the Gundam and like can summon that Gundam in combat. And it has a gigantic sword and shit. And, like, now we have this unit over here who's, like... Who's like, Aladdin. And saved a bunch of... forest spirits. I don't know, bro. Like, she... This trailer was, like... It's actually made... This trailer is, like, rated G. Nah, like, not even PG. This trailer is actually rated G. You could... This is like kids bop.
Turn it next time.
See you.
Okay, so basically this plot summary of it is that it was like a lecture, and she just kind of like talks about you just get like flashbacks to her and her expertise as being a farmer. Okay. All right. So yeah, like I mentioned before, there's a reason why they're showing Denia so much. Yeah, like
Not a bad lecture, Sigrika. Or should I say, future Heliotic 6 successor. So, which name do you like better?
oh right, because her whole thing is about having a true name. Yeah, I mean, I guess like the coolest reveal that they could end up having is that like Sigrika actually has a different name, or something, that true name, right? And then it gets like revealed, and then she actually does something. Because I didn't see her do anything in this trailer, bro. This is what, bro. She turned a carpet into a. She made the carpet magical. That was like her big moment.
And be worthy of their hope.
This is her big moment here.
If I can't do it,
I personally can't really take this unit particularly seriously. As like a... I don't really know, right? I think the main takeaway has been that she's just been super giga goofy this entire time. But like, guys, they could have tried. They could have tried. Her true name is Jasmine, I suppose. Maybe this is just an admission from Kuro Games themselves. Maybe this is an admission from Kuro Games themselves, right? That they don't think she's going to sell either. I don't think that that's that big of a deal, right? But like, good golly gee, it does beg a question. If the focus was going to be on other characters, and you knew that this was going to sort of like eliminate any of the remaining hype that's actually available for this unit days before she releases, I don't know, why didn't you just make Sigrika free, bro? Yeah, I'm just gonna be real here. This showcase seems to fit really well if the unit was free. But in this case, when she's not, I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, maybe this is like Sigrifa, because she's getting griefed. Skiprika. There's so many different names you can make, because it's just what was the purpose of this other than to advertise a different unit? And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you're hyped for this unit or less hyped after seeing this showcase. That's my personal take. Like, now like, I feel like part of me like likes her less than what I saw before, simply on the basis of like, is she like the weakest character in the game? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Like she seems to have the least actual accomplishments. Bro, she got beat up by Wind. Maybe she'll be a character that actually, you know, really grows in terms of like prestige, power, reputation in the story. Hopefully that's the goal, because like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of seems like a bum. Like just compared to the rest of the roster, she does seem like a bit of a bum. And I guess that's my main take on it. And overall, I think it's clear that Kuro Games isn't necessarily pushing for her as somebody that's going to break any records. But like, why do things that actively will sabotage her banner and her sales in her showcase? I don't really know, right? And so I don't know. Maybe it'll turn out a little bit differently. Maybe I'll be the one. Maybe I'll be the one who's eating crow after everything's said and done in 3.2. But yeah, I don't see this. I don't see this ending particularly well, and I don't think Kuro has anyone to blame other than themselves. But maybe this is all intended. Maybe this is their plan. And maybe they, too, don't give a shit about this unit. We'll see. Somebody told me to look at comments. Sigrika and her talent for befriending sus people. No, that's not her talent. She's just apparently in lore stupid. Yeah, that seems to be the main take. She's not a very intelligent person. That Denia is sus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everyone seems to be on the same page over here. Yeah, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, that'll be my take on it. I think I'm done. I think I'm done talking trash about her. But hopefully, you understood why I was talking so much trash during this trailer. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.